Hello and welcome to another update on the Tigard real estate market. My name is Steve Thoele. I'm a principal broker with Premier Property Group, and this update is going to cover the last 8 weeks of market activity ending this past Sunday, August 27th. So going to share my screen with you now and go through the info with you as I always do. So we'll start off looking at the active listings. This last week, I showed we had 32 homes come on the market, and you can kind of see it's been very steady over the past, two months here, last 8 weeks, in terms of new listings per week. And we have seen a slight increase in the total number of listings. We had a low of 183 to begin with, got up to a high of 216. The most recent reading is 207 listings in Tigard presently. The median list price days on market for the active listings. You can kind of see that's kind of bounced between 700 and around 730. As you can kind of see, the most recent reading is 700. And days on market has fallen a little bit from where we were. We had a high of 45 days of average market time here 7 weeks back and got down to a low of 33. Most recent reading is 38 days of average market time for the most recent 207 homes on the market right now in Tigard. Moving along to pending sales, we had 17 this last week go pending. Again, you can see it's been, fairly steady. Had a high here of 34 and a low of 17 this last week. And the total pendings, again, pretty steady. Had a high of 143, and this last week was a slight low at 124 homes in pending status. And the median price days on market for the pendings, you can see we got down to a low of about 595 here about a month ago. Has been on the rise from there. You kind of see this last week, last couple of weeks has kind of hit a high of, most recent reading was 643,000 was the median price of these 124 homes and currently that are pending. And then last, we'll look at sold listing activity. So as of the time I put this together, I showed we had 20 homes go from pending to sold, same as the prior week. And you can see we had a low of 19 and a high of 31 on a week-by-week basis. When I look over the prior 4 weeks of closings on a weekly basis, you can kind of see we had a low of 92 here about 5 weeks back. That got up to 108 here 2 weeks ago. This last week fell back to about 97, so kind of in the middle of that range of homes that have sold over the prior 4 weeks. And then median price days on market for those solds, you can see we had almost hit 648,000 here 7 weeks back, has been declining from there. Most recent reading was a low of 575,000 as of this last week. And then days on the market, kind of the opposite. You can kind of see we had a low of 7 days of average market time for the solds 8 weeks back. That has climbed up to 21 days, so just about 3 weeks of average market time for these 97 most recent sales in Tigard. And the last thing we'll finish up with is the weeks of inventory and the sale prices percent of the original list price. So that red bars is that weeks of inventory, which again kind of measures kind of relative supply and demand levels. And it hasn't moved a whole lot. As you can kind of see, we had a low of just over 7 weeks of inventory, got up to a high of just over 9 weeks of inventory. We've been kind of, bouncing in between that range over this past month. Most recent reading was about 8.5 weeks of inventory in Tigard right now. So just over, 2 months worth of inventory in Tigard presently. And then the sale price as a percent of the original list price, that has kind of come down from the peak over the past 8 weeks of just above 99% of original list. And then it's been, kind of sitting right at about 98% here over the past, well over the past month now. So just about a 2% discount on average is kind of where we've been, for sellers to get close to their original asking price. So, all in all, we kind of continue to have a, pretty relatively strong sellers market in Tigard with just over 2 months of inventory and, prices holding, relatively firm right now for sellers, even, in the face of higher interest rates. We're still at about a 7.5% right now for a conventional 30-year fixed rate loan. So, certainly not getting any cheaper for buyers right now, but, buyers are still definitely out there looking and, looking to purchase properties. So Hope that update was helpful for you. As always, if I can ever answer any questions or be of any help, please don't hesitate to reach out. My phone number, email address are down below the video. So let me know what I can do to help. Always appreciate any likes, comments, shares that you have for these videos. It really helps me out. So please do that. And if you already haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I encourage you to do that. It's a really great way for you to stay up to date on what's happening in your local market. So thanks a lot for watching. Hope you have a great day and week ahead, and we will see you on the next update.